YouTubers, welcome to another episode of All Things Triumph Tiger 1200 Explorer. Today we're looking at the topic of tyres, and I've had a chance to actually test out quite a few different brands of tyres, and I'm going to give you a review of all of those. So first up, this bike actually came with Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2 tyres. So I didn't actually buy them for the bike, but I found that the front tyre had a problem. I don't know what mileage it was on when it had the problem, but probably over 10,000 Ks. It had cupping, so it had an uneven centre tread. And when you put the brakes on, it created a strange sensation on the front wheel, which was very disturbing. And it was particularly at about 80, 90, it felt really odd when you put the brakes on. And the tyre was just worn so unevenly in the centre of the tread that it caused that problem. So I was very unhappy with that tyre, and I vowed not to replace it with another one of the same. The back tyre I got 24,000 Ks out of, and I had no problem at all. It was an absolutely fine tyre. So I don't know whether it was just a bad front tyre that I had, or whether it just didn't suit my riding style, but I'd give the Scorpion Trail 2s about 6 out of 10. Then I replaced that with a Metzler Torrance Next, which front and back, which I enjoyed really a lot. And I'd give that tyre a 9 out of 10. Front tyre, I had two of them actually. One I had 20,000 Ks out of the front, the other 15,000 Ks, and that was probably replaced a bit too prematurely. Excellent tyre, loved it, had great feel. The rear tyre, I got 28,000 Ks out of that rear tyre, so I was really very happy with those tyres, and I wanted to replace them with another one exactly the same, another set, but they didn't have stock at the tyre dealer I go to, so I thought, well, let me try Bridgestone A41 Battle Axe, because I've used them a lot on my previous BMW on a road bike. Those were excellent tyres. So these ones, I didn't enjoy them as much as the Metzlers. Just the feel, especially on the front end, the feel on the Metzler was just much better. So the Battle Axe was fine, it was a good tyre. Front tyre I got 17,000. The rear tyre I'm actually still using. And the rear tyre perfect. Front tyre was okay, but just not as good as the Metzler Torrance Next. So I'd give them about an 8 out of 10. The Bridgestone Battle Axe Adventure tyres. Yeah, a good tyre. However, I decided when I replaced the Battle Axe front to put a Metzler Torrance Next 2 on. And I've only done 3,000 Ks on the tyre so far, but so far I love it. I haven't had a chance to put a rear tyre on yet, but believe me, I will when the time comes, and I'll even order it in advance and wait for it if required. So yeah, my advice from the tyre choices I've had, and I'm using the bike on open highways for commuting mostly, but I do back roads and twisties sometimes, and I love the Metzlers. And I think that the Metzler Torrance Next 2 is probably a better tyre than the Metzler Torrance Next. But they're both really excellent tyres. And the confidence factor on the Metzlers I have found to be really worth the wait, really worth getting the Metzlers. I definitely won't get the Scorpion Trail 2s again. And I probably won't get a Bridgestone Battle Axe. I'll definitely go for one of the Metzler Torrances. Just be careful. I'm using the next ones, which are a 90-10 road tyre. All of these tyres were 90-10, 90 road, 90% road, 10% off-road. So they're essentially road bike tyres, but they're in an adventure bike size. So you do get a Metzler Torrance, which is, I think it's an 80-20. It's got a far more radical looking tread for off-road use. I did actually have one of them, a Mesa Torrens, on a previous Yamaha XJ900, and that was a great tire as well. But I recommend the next ones, the Mesa Torrens next and the next two, because they are predominantly a road bike tire. Yeah, anyway, hope that helps with your tire choices. Have a good day.